Hello and welcome to WashingtonExec's video series. I'm your host, Amanda Ziadeh, and with me today is John Vollmer, who's the CEO of Amentum. Thank you so much for joining me today, John.
Thank you, Amanda. Wonderful being here.
All right. So firstly, congratulations on Amentum's recent acquisition of DynCorp International in late September. We covered the news, but are really excited for the chance to catch up with you and ask you a bit about the acquisition and its impact thus far. So I wanted to start by asking why Amentum was looking to expand and what the acquisition means for the company in terms of growth in new markets.
So I think it goes back to when we separated from AECOM last January. Amentum had a significant run of organic growth, and we've become a standalone company. We have all the systems and the processes and the business infrastructure to basically be a perfect platform to grow from. So when Lindsay Goldberg and American Securities acquired us, that was always the plan, right? The plan was, while we did have great history of organic growth, we had everything we needed in a platform to be able to add on inorganic growth and integrate it seamlessly and move on from there. So, we have the systems and processes, the compliance infrastructure, and I think most importantly, we have the management team that can integrate additional companies, portfolios into the platform that we have already built here at Amentum, and really address the market in a much bigger way.
Wonderful. So what makes DynCorp International such a great fit for Amentum, and how has integration or preparation for integration been thus far?
Yeah, so DynCorp is we've been looking at DynCorp for a while. DynCorp actually looked at AECOM Management Services last fall. I will tell you that from a fit standpoint, DynCorp has very similar core capabilities that we have at Amentum. Yet the business portfolio is very complementary. We don't really bid against each other, so they hold leading market positions in areas of some supply chain management areas, but certainly in aviation that we do not. So we hold market leading positions in test and training ranges and in the intelligence community facilities and in DOE environmental work. So together, we are literally holding leading market positions in 5 or 6 major areas of business. So very complementary portfolios. But I think at the end of the day, the most important thing is culture, right? So why is DynCorp a good fit? We have similar cultures, very, very mission focused. Our employees come to work every day focused on the missions of our clients. Our clients know that and they trust us for that. That's a culture that I think is going to bond these two companies together and take us to new heights, to be honest with you.
Wonderful. So we previously reported that the transaction is to be finalized in the fourth quarter of 2020. What are you most looking forward to once fully integrated, and how will the integration help Amentum meet 2021 goals?
So we're expecting to close probably by the end of November. So yep, fourth quarter. Integration is we want to make sure we do it right. So we're not going to rush. We're doing massive amounts of integration planning, as you can imagine right now. We're meeting with and building relationships with the executive team right now. So across the board, so that's just for all of the operations. That's me with the executive team of DynCorp. George Crevo, Bill Kansky, and Greg Nixon, who are their top 3 chief officers. And the next level down. So we're building those relationships so that when we do close, we have them, we've built them, and we can really get into executing an integration that works for all of our employees, number one, and obviously for the clients that we address, number two. In terms of how long, I think we can look at 6 to 9 months of a real solid integration to make sure that we get it right. Number one, do no harm to the business, right? So I don't want to rush it from that perspective. I want to make sure that we do not harm the business. and also that we look to the future, because this is not, the integration of DynCorp isn't the end game of all end games here. We need to look at what we are going to become as we combine the two companies, how we address the market from a longer term strategy, and that would address how we organize, the key people that we have, the markets that we're going to address, and potentially any other type of M&A activity as well. So I would like to say that by the start of our fiscal year 22, which is October 1st of next year, we are ready to roll.
Wonderful. Well, we certainly look forward to keeping track of your success until then and going forward. So thanks so much for joining me today.
Thank you very much, Amanda.